There's a story about England's World Cup winning captain, Bobby Moore. During a training session, the England coach, Sir Alf Ramsey, yelled, "Halt!" and everyone froze in their positions. Without looking around, Bobby Moore knew precisely where everyone was, his own players and opposing players alike. It's said that his exceptional peripheral vision allowed him to see and preempt attacks even before they began, and that's what made him the supreme defender. Jamaican sprinter Usain Bolt had a unique genetic makeup that contributed to his astonishing physical attributes, such as muscle composition and body structure. For example, he had a high proportion of fast-twitch muscle fibers, which are crucial for explosive speed and power. Well, the fact that he was 6'5" and made almost entirely of legs didn't hurt either. American swimmer Michael Phelps, his arms extended an incredible 80 inches tip to tip, giving him a freakishly large wingspan. He's also double jointed. His size 17 feet reportedly bend 15 degrees further at the angle than most other swimmers, turning his feet into virtual flippers. But in addition to these physical attributes, Bolt, Phelps, and Moore shared one common ability that truly set them apart from their peers: focus. A single-minded determination that allowed them to be the world's fastest man, the world's greatest ever Olympian, and the first and only Englishman to hold the Jules Rimet trophy aloft. Each of them operated and excelled in their respective fields of endeavour without distraction, unlike the modern machine operator. Every morning as the sun breaks over the horizon, you climb into your machine, ready to face the day's challenges. But before the first bucket of earth is moved or the initial wall is brought down, your mind is already processing a deluge of information. Pre-start briefings and pre-start checks, toolbox talks, job-specific instructions, safety protocols, and the ever-present regulations that govern every single move you make. Your cab, which was designed to be a sanctuary of focus, has transformed into a command centre brimming with screens, gauges, and alerts. Each display demands your attention, each beep and blink signalling something that might require your immediate attention. Simultaneously, your phone buzzes with messages from the office, requests for updates, new directives, or questions about the data streaming in from your machine. It's a relentless influx of information, each piece vying for a slice of your cognitive bandwidth. This constant mental juggling act isn't supposed to be a part of your job, but it is a significant drain on your cognitive resources. Now, cognitive overload occurs when the demands of your mental processing exceed your capacity to manage them effectively. And it's not a reflection on intelligence or competence. It's about the human brain's limitations when faced with excessive simultaneous inputs. In your line of work, cognitive overload can manifest in subtle yet dangerous ways. You might find your attention narrowing, focusing solely on what's directly in front of you, while peripheral awareness fades. Reaction times can slow, and the likelihood of overlooking hazards increases. Studies have shown that after just 36 minutes of continuous operation, an operator's ability to detect hazards can drop by as much as 30%. After an hour, it can decrease by 40%. These aren't just numbers. These are real risks that can lead to accidents and injuries. The daily realities of your role compound this mental strain. You're expected to absorb and retain vast amounts of information, from the intricacies of structural engineering principles in demolition to the nuances of geology in construction. Understanding how a building might collapse or how the ground will respond to excavation isn't just theoretical, it's essential for safety and efficiency. Add to this the need to monitor your machine's performance, respond to real-time data requests, and adapt to ever-changing site conditions, and it's clear that the cognitive demands are immense. Now, the problem is physical fatigue is very easy to recognize. After a long day of operating heavy machinery, your muscles ache, your body feels heavy, and rest becomes a necessity. The signs are tangible, and a prompt natural response is take a break, get some sleep, recover. Mental fatigue, however, is more insidious. It doesn't announce itself with sore muscles or a pounding heart. It creeps in quietly, making it harder to concentrate, causing you to forget simple tasks or leading to irritability and mood swings. You might find yourself staring at the controls, momentarily unsure of your next move, or feeling overwhelmed by decisions that once came naturally. Because these signs are less visible, mental fatigue can go unnoticed and unaddressed, silently eroding your performance and your well being. It's important to recognize that mental fatigue isn't a sign of weakness. It's a natural response to the demanding nature of your work. Implementing strategies to mitigate cognitive overload can make a significant difference. Taking short, regular breaks can help reset your focus and reduce mental fatigue. Prioritizing tasks and focusing on one at a time when possible can alleviate the strain of multitasking. Establishing clear communication protocols can minimize unnecessary interruptions, allowing you to maintain concentration on critical tasks. But ultimately, the solution to cognitive overload is the removal of interruptions, the constant barrage of incoming information, and the sheer volume of information you're expected to retain. Usain Bolt's reaction time at the 100-meter starting line would have been much slower if he was reading the latest message on his mobile phone. Bobby Moore's peripheral vision would have been greatly diminished if he was looking at an in-cab display rather than what was going on around him. And if he was expected to cart around all the knowledge you're expected to retain, it's highly likely that Michael Phelps would have drowned. Ultimately, the secret to success in sprinting, swimming, football, and equipment operation is probably not physical attributes. It might just be the removal of distractions and the ability to focus.